The narcissist is always an opponent, always on the other side. They are always your opponent, never on your side. They are not nationwide. They will never be on your side. You can't work together because they're constantly working against you. A narcissist is your nemesis. They are your constant enemy. Narcissists are your long-standing rival, your opponent, your agent of downfall. They always get the best of you. They bring you constant obstacles, persistent problems, and major difficulties. They are your arch enemy who it seems like it's almost impossible to defeat. You want to save money and they want to gamble. You want to go to church and they want to be in the streets. You want to be married and they want to cheat and stay single. You want to progress and they want to backpedal. You can't win arguments with them because narcissists are professionals at arguing. They love to win. They are your nemesis because they refuse to go away. Even if you break up and bust up with them, they're going to hoover you. They're going to always be stalking you, and they're going to be lurking around. You are their property that they will never let go of. They will never disown. The narcissist is your supervillain. They are an evildoer. They are the anti-hero. The narcissist is your nemesis because they engage in criminal activity. They try to give criminal influence over to you. They don't care about breaking the law. They don't care about bending the truth, twisting the truth. They don't care about getting over on the system and beating the system. Narcissists will take a system and milk it dry. They do petty crimes for petty cash. Narcissists pursue grandiose schemes. They are the biggest schemers and scammers that you're going to run across. They're always thinking of some kind of get-rich-quick scheme. They don't mind stealing. Narcissists will weasel their way in and out of situations. They will talk people out of things, talk people down on things. A narcissist nemesis is always thinking about what's good for them, what's easier for them. How can they come out on top by any means necessary? They will do any and everything for money, power, and control, despite the circumstances. Another thing that makes a narcissist your nemesis is their excessive need for domination. They always want to power over someone and rule over them. They always have to be in control. They can't let you have your own mind, your own viewpoints, and your own way of doing things. They want complete and utter control over you. This nemesis is always going to engage in a push and pull dynamic with you, trying to exert their will over yours. Another thing that makes the narcissist your nemesis is their engagement in mass destruction. Narcissists are like Tasmanian devils. They will just come along and tear up everything. They will make a mess of your life, a mess of your finances, a mess of your emotions. A nemesis narcissist will tear down your self-esteem, totally destroy you, inside and out. They will disrupt your health. Your life will be in shambles when you deal with a narcissist, and it will be that way when you end things with a narcissist as well. They will tear things up even on their way out. Narcissists are driven by their idealized beliefs. This is also what makes them your nemesis. Narcissists have these dreams of grandeur. They have these outlandish thoughts. For example, my covert ex-narcissist husband was famous for saying he was smarter than the average person. He really believed this within the depths of him. He really felt like he was so good at outsmarting people and getting over on them that it made him think that he was smarter than everybody else. He prided himself on being skilled at fooling people, tricking people, getting over on them. taking advantage of them, using them. He felt like because he had practiced this so much and he had this ability that he was automatically better than everyone else. He felt that he was stronger, faster. Literally. The narcissist would discourage me from saving money because he always had a faster way to do things. The thing about it was just idealized. It was just a belief. It was not something that was actually true. It was not something that he could actually accomplish. He wasn't patient enough, consistent enough, reliable and dependent enough to make things come into fruition. Another thing about your nemesis is they love revenge. They love to punish you for what they deem as bad behavior. If you go against them in any way, there will be retaliation, there will be revenge, there will be punishment. They have to teach you that they are most important and that they belong on the pedestal, and you cannot do anything to threaten that. They have you walking around on eggshells. They tell you, they threaten you. If you don't do what they say, there will be consequences. Another thing about this narcissist nemesis is they have a tragic past. And this is the hook that's going to keep you feeling sorry for them until you break that cycle. You feel sorry for the enemy. You feel sorry for a devil. You feel sorry for someone who has no intentions of changing, no intentions of improving and getting better. You feel sorry for your oppressor and you feel sorry for your abuser. This is the trap of your nemesis. They take advantage of the fact that you have empathy, that you have a caring nature, loving nature, that you are concerned. Your nemesis will use this against you to have you constantly at odds, even with your own emotions. You know you should leave, but you decide to stay because of their tragic past that you empathize with. You keep making excuses for your nemesis and you keep hoping that they will change. You overlook their bad behavior. You overlook their bad deeds. You overlook their bad attitudes and their bad choice of words. You keep giving them another chance. And all they keep doing with your chances is proving to you that they are your enemy and your opponent. The last thing about your nemesis is they have a warped sense of righteousness. In their mind, they think that they are right and justified by the way that they treat people and the way that they live their life. They're not lining their life up with the beliefs of God's word. They don't want to hear what you have to say. They don't want to listen to sound doctrine. Your nemesis will never hear you out. They will never be fair to you. They will not treat you as an equal. In their warped sense of belief, they believe that they are superior to you. They believe that they are better than you. They believe that you are subpar and you belong underneath their feet. They believe that they belong on a pedestal and you're just a peon. You're just a peasant. Your nemesis believes that they should be worshipped and adored. They literally expect for you to have this bow down to them type of behavior towards them. They want to be served and they want to take from you. My ex-nemesis said to me, "You're here to be used. Of course I'm going to use you." You have to come to terms and realize that you will never be on the same page with your nemesis. You will never be friends with this nemesis. You will never be family with this nemesis. Your nemesis is not your brother's keeper. They will not stick closer to you than a brother. The nemesis is never on your side because they are full of pride. A nemesis will never put respect on your name because they're full of shame. A nemesis knows no love. Therefore, they know no light. Your enemy will not prevail against you. No matter how much they come up against you, God will lift up a standard. You have to learn to resist the enemy, resist the narcissist, resist the nemesis. Remember from the Genesis that the narcissist was always your nemesis. In order to defeat them, you must fight with all your might. Fight with the marvelous light.